Ukuphiliswa akusinto eyenzeka ngemva kobusuku obubodwa. Ukuphiliswa into eyenzakala imihla namalanga. Healing is not an overnight thing. It is a daily process. We are healing every day. It is like choosing every day. That's what healing is. You are choosing every day to be better than the person that you were yesterday. Welcome to African Fairies Voice Notes. Ngithemba niphilile. Yeah, this mixing English and Zulu. Okay, ngithemba niphilile and niyaphumula la elikhona ngoba kubalulekile ukuba umuntu aphumule. It's very important to find time to rest, allow the body to recalibrate and the changes. So the world is constantly changing, the earth is constantly changing, our bodies are constantly changing. So we have to give the body, our essence, the chance to take in all this change that is happening. We are healing. A lot is happening, shifting. So rest is very, very important. So ngithemba liphumule la likhona, you are well rested. So bengithi ukuphiliswa akusinto eyenzakala ngemva kobusuku obubodwa usuvuka wena yonke into seyikahle. Hayi cha. Maybe bakhona abantu ekwenzakala kanjalo kubo. Hayi. Mina engazi ukuthi ukuphiliswa into eyenzakala ngemva kwesikhathi. Uma usuphilisiwe, when you've healed, you will know ngoba lento ebeyikwenza wenze ngendlela obowenza ngakhona ayisakwenzi wenze ngaleyo ndlela. The way that you used to react before when something, a particular situation would happen, is no longer the same way that you now react now. That is when you know that you have been completely healed. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm saying that process, you don't need to rush it. Yes, our time is different. How we handle situations, we are all different. So, but if you find yourself still struggling with the same situation over and over, when you know that you are really trying, maybe you are falling. Let me say this example. Let's say you are with an abusive partner and you want to leave that person, but because there's that fear of letting go, because healing comes with letting go. We are letting go the old patterns. Indlela zakudala ebesenza ngakhona azisasebenzi on the other side. Mase uphilisiwe, when you have been healed, indlela obewenza ngakhona ezakudala azisasebenzi kwilecala on the other side when you are now healed. So when you are now healed, or when you are healing, there's a process of letting go. That process is very, very painful. That is the reason why I'm saying that you don't need to rush. You don't need to compare yourself with other people when you're going through the journey of healing. Because letting go, even if you know that you are going to a better place, you know what you're entering into a new season, there's a possibility of meeting a good guy that's going to not abuse you, or you're going to meet a good woman that is not going to use you. You know that you deserve better. But there's that pain whenever you are letting go that makes you want to come back again. That process is very painful, but it's something that we have to overcome. And we overcome that process through spirituality. What do I mean by spirituality? I mean, whatever religion that you do, if you believe in Hindu or Buddha, there is a way that you go and address the soul, the traumas that are trapped within us, because there is a reason why you feel stuck in that situation. You can't. It's a toxic situation, but you can't bring yourself out of it. Or you are the one that is inflicting the pain on another person. You want to stop it, but you there's something you can't let go. That process of letting go, it needs a supernatural process to happen there. There needs to be something that happens for that process to break. So either if you are somebody that goes to meditation, you speak to your inner self and you question yourself with why do I act the way that I act? Why did I get so angry when that person did that? If it wasn't your fault, then you draw a boundary with that person, right? And then if it's something that is a pattern to you, that you know that every time this part, like somebody touches this part about you, you react in a certain way, then you need to deal with that part. And you do that by speaking to yourself. You speak to yourself according to the way that relates to you. If you're a Christian, you're going to pray, and then you ask God to help you with that part of you which you don't like to see. So there comes a conviction, the part where you realize that right, that we're talking about in the previous voice note, that you realize that I think I'm the issue here, I'm the problem here. That is conviction. And then there comes repentance, where you are now turning around. You're like, I want something better. I want something better, right? So I'm talking about both the victim and the person that does the victimizing. I don't even know, mankosi yami yazini. So maybe ungulo ojwayele ukuzwisa abanye ubuhlungu, or wena nguwe ozwisa ubuhlungu. There has to be a repentance on both sides, where lo muntu lo, wena mawube ungumuntu ojwayele ukuhlala ulinyazwa ngabanye abantu, or abantu people take advantage of you, abantu bakwenza imfaduko yabo noma yini, there is a repentance that must happen nawe phakathi kwakho, where you draw a boundary ukuthi angisavumeli ukuthi abantu bangenze ngendlela le abangenza ngakhona. Nalo muntu lo oziswa abanye ubuhlungu, you come to a place where you say, I no longer like this way engiphila ngayo, ngoba umuntu ophila ngenkemba ufa ngenkemba. The world does not stand in one place. There will come a time where you can't always get away with hurting other people. So when you're coming to a point of repentance where you say, I no longer want to be hurting other people, you also have to come to a place where you say, I don't want to be this person. You confront yourself. So healing is confrontational. And the moment you start when you start to heal, you draw yourself out. It has to be an alone thing. No one can heal for you, and you can't heal for any other person. It is a personal journey that you go through when you are healing. So that process of letting go, it's very sensitive. You need help in your spiritual walk, where you ask yourself, I no longer want I need help. I no longer want to feel the way I feel. I no longer want to react the way I react. And then when you're sitting, you start visualizing yourself as a better person, as a person who reacts better. It's a whole process, but you have to be gentle and kind to yourself. Okay, let me leave it here for today, for tonight. Have a beautiful evening. Nibe namaphupho amahle, and endeavor to do better in life. Endeavor to be better than the person that you were yesterday, because that is the whole reason why we are here on this earth. Just so that we can get closer to the person that we are, who truly are more, closer to God more, being better, being the way that you were meant to be. Endeavor to be your healthiest version, however that looks for you. You're healthy in your finances, your soul, your spirit, your body, your mind. Endeavor to be your healthiest version. And the way you do that is when you want better for yourself each and every day. And as we are endeavoring each and every day, let's not forget to let go the old versions of ourselves that are no longer serving us, because that can also be a hindrance. Ungakhohlwa ukuthi ukuhlukana naloyo muntu obe unguye kudala. Ungabi namahloni nakho ukuhlukana nomuntu lo obe unguye kudala, ukuze ube ngumuntu lo omusha ozama ukuhluma ngaphakathi kwakho, ozama ukuzalwa ngaphakathi kwakho. So don't be afraid to let go the old versions of yourselves that are no longer serving you. That is the only way you can accept the new. So don't be, if a job has served its purpose and you can feel it, don't be afraid to let it go. If a relationship has run its course and you know that it's no longer serving you, don't be afraid to let it go. If a situation has run its course, don't be afraid to let it go. Yeah, so healing is all about choosing yourself, wanting better for yourself. Yes, wanting better for yourself, creating boundaries so that you can create a healthy lifestyle for yourself, because abundance does not flow where there is chaos. So if you want to attract abundance in your life, you have to create an atmosphere of abundance, and that starts by healing. Uphiliswe ukuthi uze uphile leyo mpilo leyo yokwanda oyibekelwe la emhlabeni. Okay, so I have lots of love for you, and I will see you on the next episode on African Fairies voice notes. Maybe I'll open a podcast because I feel like there's going to be a lot more of these voice notes coming as we learn together. So ni lale kahle, nibe namaphupho amahle, sleep well, dream well, be guided through your dreams, and may everything go well for you as you are listening to this, and endeavor to be a better person. Udinge ukuba ngumuntu ongcono sonke isikhathi. Peace and love. I'm out.